CPI news at 5:30 PST, so 8:30. And if we jump over to Forex Factory, we see 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, and then a little bit of news at 7. But on the NASDAQ chart, we see we have news right here, 5:30, pumped up. So on the 5-minute chart, we have these two news candles that swept out a lot of liquidity right here into the high. This is previous New York high. And we tapped into this draw right here. So this draw on the higher time frame is from previous weeks over here. And so tapped into that with a rejection. And so even on the higher time frame or lower time frame, we have this double top right here, but it's a lower candle high. And so what I was looking for was us to eventually break below this 5-minute gap right here. I was looking for us to eventually break below to then target shorts for London low, Asia low, and to target the gap. So it would have been right around 75 points. That did end up playing out, but I unfortunately got a little tilted because my initial trades were not going my way and was a little bit messy. But ended the day green on my 3 evals in my PA. So let's just jump over and take a look at that. All right, so over here on my 3 evals, I'm up 342 on those 3, so it's like 1,100 bucks. I did trade these yesterday, so did not trade these this morning. However, I did trade my PA this morning. And so if I just delete everything, all right, so this is essentially what we were looking at right over here on TradingView. And if I show the chart executions, we can see there is a lot of mess. However, on this one, I did end the day 543, so that's good in a sense. But let's quickly run over why I took so many trades. Well, first off, we had the short rejection off of, where is this, 505? So this is the same thing. We had the rejection off the gap right here, and then I got stopped out. All right. And then again, I went long off of this break right here, and then I got stopped out on the short. All right, so that's the 5 and the 7s. And then right here, I took 10 down because I was like, all right, well, I got faked out on the short. Well, I got stopped out on the short, and then I got faked out on the long. So that was just a stupid trade. And so then I was like, all right, well, we're continuing to go short. So I took that short. And then right here, I went, what is this? 49 to 50. Okay, so I took a long right here off of the rejection of the 5-minute gap. So I took a quick scalp right here. So basically loss, win, win. So I could say we're neutral. And then right over here, we have this one. So +9 to +9. I took a continuation following the trend. So I took this little break out of the gap, boom. And then I took another continuation after we tapped into this gap right here. And then we broke out. So 43, where would that be? 42.3. Yeah, 43. We had a strong buying candle, so I took that. back to the highs. So let's see here. What does that say? 58. So 58. Yeah, back to the highs. So I took this little one. And then we have a sell right here as we tapped into the highs right here. So I took a sell at 858 down to 45. So 58. I think it was on the break of this gap. Yeah, as we were breaking into this gap, I think I got filled on the wick up, and then 45, which was, yeah, it was basically this move down right here. And the last one was 10 to go long, which honestly should not have taken that trade because we can see I lost that one. This was the last two trades I took that I did not need to take. I don't know why I took them, but I was tilted at this whole point. You can see right here, tilted. Went long because of the uptrend continuation, and so I was like, all right, I'm gonna go long because we're basically tapping into the uptrend. So I was like, all right, long again to here, and I got stopped out. Market made a double bottom and rejected again off of this gap right here, and so I went long to target the highs. After we broke out of this gap, you can see I marked it. We broke out, retraced 49, which is 49. So we can see solid continuation after we broke out of this small gap. Boom, 46%, 49.75. Got in, took this nice one right here, and then that ended the day. Not the best, especially with some choppy price action after this morning's CPI, but we made it work. You can see normally I don't normally do a lot of trades. I do like one here, one there. Yeah. Even over on my evals, I do small one, like a small one, but it is what it is. Quick recap on the evals. Evals are looking a little bit better after last month's crappy trading. Currently having some winning days. This is they're of $1,100, and then the VA is sitting at plus 540 or 5678. Like yeah, 930 right here. So all good. Just wanted to be as transparent as possible, and so that was the day. I probably won't trade tomorrow to give my mind a day to reset, and that was it. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and yep, deuces.